Hey guys, real quick, I'm going to tell you about Phoenix boats. They put an E2 wiring system. It's from the factory at Phoenix. It's an option you can get on your boat. I've been rigging boats for 10 years. Okay, always putting heavier gauge wires. You really need it, and you need that going straight to the battery. You need a good power source to these electronics because you need to be able to get all you can out of your units. Picture clear, performance is better, live scope functions better. So they have that now. It's called the E2 wiring system. I think it's like $400 maybe. You can add it. And yeah, you might be able to get all the stuff and do it for maybe a little cheaper. But here's the thing. You don't have to rig it up yourself. They put it all in your boat already for you. So when you get your graphs, you can just hook them right up. And that's what I've been doing. And it's super easy. And I just wanted to tell you guys about it because it's helped me a ton, save some time. And it's a no-brainer to me to go ahead and put that in your boat. There's a bunch of other companies that are making this kind of deal, wiring system. You can buy after the fact, but then you got to stick it in your boat. You got to pull all the wires and all that stuff. Why do that when you can already have it in your boat? So I'm going to show you real quick exactly how it works real fast. It won't take a second. So right down here in this box, you can see right there, it's got this. This is my standard fuse panel that comes from the battery, okay? And it's on a breaker itself. And that's running, you know, mostly some of the electronics here in my console, like the gauges and stuff like that. But this one here is the E2 wiring system. It's got like this top one here. It's got trolling motor, or it's got bow graph 1, 2, 3, and it says 360 on this one. And then up here, it's got console 1, 2, 3 graph, console graph 1, 2, 3, and then it's got an additional power. So I've got plenty of gauge. These are 10 gauge wires that come off of this, and they've got fuses in them, and they're running to my electronics. Okay, heavier gauge wire, and then from this box back to the back of the boat. Let's see, let me go back here. We've got another fuse box here. Well, yeah, this is it's not a fuse box. This is a breaker. This breaker right here, you can shut this off completely. This is 2 gauge wire, and it goes straight to the battery. Okay. So like I said, I've got this big 190 amp MillerTech battery right here. It's a 12 volt battery. It goes straight to the battery, and then it runs right back up into the boat. It's really simple, and it's already in the boat. So right here at my console, they put these in right here. So I had 3 of these at the console. So all I have to do is just hook in all 3 of my graphs. They leave the connectors ready to go. All you gotta do is plug them in and crimp them. So you got a good crimper. You crimp those on. Everything's heavy duty. The wires are heavy. You can see those wires right here. They're big. I think back in the day, I don't have a wire right here to show you, but little tiny wires they were putting in there. Doesn't really cut the, cut the cheese. Cut the cheese. I don't really know a lot of things. But anyways, it's really cool. E2 wiring system from Phoenix. Put it on your boat. Up here at the front, I've got the same thing. Look at all these wires I've got right here. You see all that? That needs sufficient juice, okay? So, if you're thinking about, you're going to get a Phoenix, make sure you put the E2 wiring system in there in your boat. Tell them you can specify exactly what you want. Like, hey, I got 6 graphs on the bow, and I need 6 graphs at the console. They'll figure it out. They'll stick it in there. Typically, you're not going to run 6 you're going to run 6 probably total. 3 on the front. Maybe 4 power sources at the front like me. I've got 360. I've got my MBT Marine graph. I've got a Lowrance, and I've got a Humminbird. So I need good power. E2 wiring system from Phoenix Boats. And that's it.